Wow, that looks like a broken texture. Just stretched all the way across the screen. You're gonna have to stuff a python down your face as well. No double entendre. Gotcha, bow wow. But you're gonna have to eat another snake because you're like halfway to starving to death already. Because goddamn do you eat. I'm assuming it just comes out that hole. Like every bit of food that I put into you just immediately flops out that hole. Just dispose. Fuck you, Eva.
Well, not bad at all.
Okay, can we be away from the unlimited spawning dudes now? Just to be safe. Better safe than sorry and all that shit. Don't like having to double tap them all, but... I'm assuming you're not following me. Where even are you? Okay. Okay. Ava, you wanna come? Because I would also like to leave this hellhole. Where the hell did you go? Where are you? Oh, you... Okay, you just jumped down a small cliff. Whatever. Let's go. Before these assholes wake up. Don't think it matters, because I'm sure it just goes around the rock. Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot you myself. Where you're... I don't even know where you go. You just disappear. Oh my god, Ava, let's go. This would be so much easier if I could just shoot you and carry you. These dudes are gonna wake up by the time we get through this area. It's like if she loses sight of me, she just sits down and like, nope, I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me. I also wish I'd been able to give her a silenced gun. Okay. Okay. You are a bad guy. Okay, I don't see any more from up here. Jump down. Fuck you. Where are you? Okay, he can see me when I stand up in this bush. Oh, there he is.
Snake.
I guess that works. Except your one bullet summoned everybody in the world. Stop moving for me, would you? Oh my god. Okay, now we can... Oh, yes. Nothing new. Snake for you to eat. Ava, come here. Ava? Ava? This is what I mean. Is it literally just... It takes goddamn forever. Because you have to keep feeding her.
Can I have seconds?
No. See, this is what I'm talking about. You walk 5 feet away from her, she's like, I don't know where you've gone. I can't follow you. Why does it sound like there's another dude in here? I don't care, let's leave. What the fuck? Ava! God, I hate escort missions. Let's go. I wish there was an option just to carry her. You'd move at like half speed, and you wouldn't be able to melee. But you would be able to actually just keep going. And she would have to eat less. Preferably, at least. Can this be the last area? I would like to leave. We done yet? We there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? We made it? Oh, now you can run.
Come on, Snake.
Now you're perfectly fine. Fuck you. I hate you so much, Ava.
We made it.
We can leave.
We made it.
Over there.
There's the wig. How did no one ever see it? I thought you said the boss was
The
waiting here
boss,
for
isn't
us.
it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
I'll do what I can. I hate that she can run now.
Promise me.
Like, she's perfectly okay. Even though we just struggled through the last, like, 15 minutes of you barely being able to move. Nice big field of flowers. And some sort of nuclear explosion.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful? It's almost tragic.
Hello, boss.
When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die.
God, I hope this isn't like a 20-minute
I've been
monologue.
waiting, Snake, for a long time.
Quite a long time. It took
Waiting
you
for
forever
your
to get here.
birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why?
Because she follows
To make the world
ideas,
one again.
not nations. You know that.
The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world
God.
was torn apart.
Why does it sound like you're getting ready to tell me the
Cobras,
entire
my
history of the
comrades who
world?
trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War? Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together.
Yup.
Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century.
Ooh, that's the now.
Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages.
Well, they're not exactly bestest
and
of
we
friends.
soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today, just so we could face each other in battle.
I did it so
A
you could
soldier's
fight
skills
on my
aren't meant to
side.
be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there
Somebody who's
such
not
a
my
thing
friend?
as an absolute timeless enemy?
What about death?
There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our
What about
enemies
bad
are
guys?
human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world
Still
must
talking,
be
huh?
made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end.
Alright.
Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I
it
still
'cause you're
have
old?
a family.
Ohana means family. Family
it was
means...
November
Oh my
1st,
god.
1951.
You are still talking.
I was in the Nevada desert.
Don't worry, I have nothing better to do with
participating
my
in
life.
atomic testing.
I'm not trying to leave the country or anything.
The name Nevada is derived from Spanish. Covered in snow, white as snow.
Sure.
And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert.
How often does it snow in
It
Nevada?
froze my blood white. Snake, you
Yes?
were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll.
Yeah. Probably.
That's
Sounds about
part
right.
of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age.
We'll die in battle, as soldiers should.
We have no tomorrow. But we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space.
Yeah.
3 years earlier, the
Space.
Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In
Yeah, 'cause
response,
the US was
America
once
threw
again really
everything
behind.
it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program.
Then Russia beat them to that too.
Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data,
Yeah.
so they secretly decided to send a human being into space.
Just throw them right up there.
I was the one they chose.
Well, that's not on the records.
At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me.
Ah.
After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books.
That's how I make
I
up
could
history
see
for this
the
game.
planet as it appeared from space.
Figured, fuck it, you were already irradiated once.
That's
What's
when
another
it finally
dose?
hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics,
Whose dick
economics,
is
the arms
bigger?
race, they're all just
Rocket
arenas
dicks.
for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that. But the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War.
I mean, there are pretty big boundaries. They're called the
And
oceans.
the irony
but,
of it is,
I mean,
the United
what's
States
to
and the
stop that?
Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial
Yeah.
body called Earth.
one world. Together.
A world without communism or capitalism. That is the world I wanted to see.
Then what will we use?
But
Trade
reality
goods.
continued to betray me.
Bring back the barter system.
In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de
Cuba.
Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the U.S. government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army.
Oh no.
All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for.
You were a
By the
scapegoat.
very government I
Because they
dedicated my
needed one.
life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground.
Oh my god.
Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was
And
my
you
friend,
killed him. Put a bullet in his eye.
but one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me.
Now we've come down to the same
There
thing
is no
again,
enmity
where it's
between
between
us.
you and me.
One must
We are
live,
friends.
and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers.
Bum bum bum!
Early in the 20th century, the true holders
My
of power in the
God.
United States,
You
the
talk
Republic
a
of
lot.
China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wiseman's Committee.
Sure.
The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers.
Ah,
But the
where
last
it
of
all
the original
began.
members died in the 1930s.
the last of the OGs.
After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wiseman's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self.
All those friggin' losers.
The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate.
Easily.
The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This
Called an
shift
a war
leads to
economy.
renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on
War
for
begets
eternity.
war begets war.
Do you
Death
understand what I'm
begets
saying,
death
Snake?
begets death.
By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever.
So they've now
It was
sacrificed
my
you as a
father
scapegoat.
who explained all of this to me.
Using
He
you
was
to
one of them.
light the fires
You see,
of war.
I am the last remaining child of the
The
philosophers.
last of the Mohicans.
But after he revealed the truth,
Picture
my
is like
father was killed by
4
that same
pixels.
shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944,
You can't really see it, but
the
she's
Cobras
aging
and I
slowly.
took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations.
How did the dude who has bees for a superpower, how does that help in war?
I was pregnant at the time.
Dun dun dun!
The Sorrow was the father.
Ba 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 ba!
I gave birth on the field of battle.
Ba ba ba! I thought you were
A beautiful
sterile.
baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar.
Huh.
This is proof that I was once a mother.
That's a really bad C-section you
I
got
gave
there.
up my body and my child for my country.
Like, I don't think they need to go all the
There
way
is
up to
nothing
like your
left
throat.
inside me now.
Like no organs?
Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me,
It's a big C-section.
Slithering
I don't
through
like.
my
I don't
body.
know.
like a
I'm
snake.
not a woman, and I've never had a baby, but I don't think that's normal. And I'm not a doctor, but I'm
I've
willing to
never
say that
talked
that's
this
not a
much about myself
normal,
before.
not a normal scar you got there.
Thanks. Thanks for listening to me.
What? I was listening to the new Whitesnake
Feeling
album.
content.
Ha ha.
Commence the operation. I raised you.
Like my
I
babby.
loved you.
The
I've
babby
given
they
you
took from me.
weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand.
Do it.
One
Kill
must
me.
die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is
And
our
carry the
destiny.
guilt.
The one who survives will inherit the title of boss.
So I could be the boss?
And the one who inherits the title of boss
Who's the boss?
will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes to kill
In
you.
10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's
If
make
not-
this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Oh yeah, that's my name.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission.
Do it.
Prove your loyalty.
Kill the boss.
Face me.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's see what you're made.